Hi there, my name is Abu and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to transform your website to have a feel of a mobile phone application when a user is browsing on their tablet or on their mobile phone by adding a bottom navigation menu using WordPress and Elementor. No code, no CSS, no HTML. It's really easy. So in order to see this, I will press F12 on my keyboard to access the Chrome developer tools, and I can make this a bit smaller. And to the bottom left, you can see I can toggle different devices. So I can click on that. On the desktop size, or rather on the laptop size, the bottom navigation menu is not supposed to appear. Someone is supposed to browse your website normally. But if I change it to tablet view over here, and you can see the navigation appears, and someone can call home or change your location, or you can add whatever you want down here. And if I made it even smaller to mobile, as you can see, the icons become smaller and they are responsive according to the different sizes of the screen of the user. So this is really easy, and I think it's important that someone can have these quick action buttons or the bottom navigation if you want to call it. And let's do that. Jump on your WordPress, I'll jump on mine, and let's get started. I will create a new section with one column, and this section I want it to be full width and stretch out the section. And as easy as it sounds, I'm just going to need an icon box. So drag and drop it there. And I don't need this content down here. I'll just change this to home, and I'll also change this to home and grab this icon and insert it. So this is the first icon box, but we're going to need 4 of this. I mean, depending on how many you're going to need for your website, you could need 3, you could need just 2. And for this example, I will create 4 of them. But first things first, this icon is occupying 100% of the parent. So I need 4 icons. That means every icon should occupy 25% of the parent. So when I'm editing this and I go to advanced, and I'll change the width here to custom and give it 25. And then I'll just duplicate this 4 times so that every other one has 25% of the parent. Okay, this is starting to shape up nicely. And I also need to give this section a background color. So edit the section, and I go to style, and then I give it a background color. I can choose a color that is not all the way black. I need it, this is too dark for me, or I can leave it too dark and then I make it a little bit transparent somewhere there. That's good enough for me. You can play with these colors to suit your wildest fantasies. Okay, this is good for me. And now I want to also give this icon box a background color. So icon box, and then the background color is over here. And I'm also going to give it black, but not that dark also. I need it to be a bit lighter. Let me see. Okay, maybe a little bit darker than this. So background, and make it dark. All right, something like that. So you can see there's a difference between the parent and then also this icon box. And now I want to change the colors of this icon and the title. So onto the style, and I'll change this from this to a little bit of white. I can make it 100% white, no problem. I'm good with that. So come back down here, the title, I'll also make it white. I'm comfortable with this. And now I can just right click on this and I copy, and all I'm going to do is paste the style. As you can see, I'm only pasting the style. I'm not pasting the entire icon box. I'm only pasting the style of the icon box. So this is starting to shape up nice, but I need a bit of a margin between the boxes. So back to the first icon box again, advanced, and I only need a margin to the left and the right. So I will not link all of this together. So margin right, give it about 10, and margin left, also give it about 10. And again, right click and copy, and then paste style and paste style and paste style. All right, there we go. It's starting to shape up now. The next thing I want to do is give a bit of a padding between the top of the icon box and the bottom of the icon box. Back to the advanced settings and then the padding, I'm going to unlink all of them. And the margin top, I can just increase it to about 10. And then bottom, I can also increase it. Oh, okay, this jumps a little bit. So that's fine by me. I can keep it at 1, no problem. And then I'll just increase the one on top to match the bottom. I think 20 is about good enough. And then I want to give some radius to my borders. So still under advanced, I can come to border and I can give it a radius here of about 10 pixels. And after giving it a border radius, now I also want to give it a border, a solid border with about 1 pixel. So solid and about 1 pixel. And I'm going to give it a color. And basically I need something that is not very white. It's almost dark, somewhere there. Yes, this is good enough for me. And now, again, all I can do is right click and copy. And then I'm going to paste this tile over here. And I paste this tile over here. And I paste this tile over here. And as you can see, it's starting to shape up. It looks nice already. But remember, this is the desktop version. And we don't want it to appear on the desktop. And we will fix that very soon. And the next thing I want to do is I want to maintain this entire section to remain sticky at the bottom of your page. Onto the section now and onto the advanced of the section. And when I come to motion effects, I see something like sticky here. So I want this to remain sticky at the bottom of this page. So when somebody scrolls, as you can see, it stays at the bottom of the page. If this was none, let me just show you. Everything would scroll with it, as you can see. But this is not the effect that we want. We want it whereby it looks like an app, like a bottom navigation of a mobile phone application. So take this back to sticky at the bottom so that when somebody scrolls, they can see it. The reason why this is scrolling, because I'm in the editor mode, so I still need these options down here. But under normal circumstances, this would remain down like this when somebody is scrolling over your page. Isn't this interesting? This is awesome. So I'll update this so that my front end also takes up this update, these changes. And obviously I won't waste your time by changing these icons. You can change these icons to what you want. And then obviously you can add a link to all of these icon boxes. For example, just down here when you go back to content and when you scroll down, you'll see a link. So you can link this to anything. For example, if this is the home, I can put the link to my home page over here. For example, I want to give this a mobile phone. If somebody wants to call the company or your business, you can just put here a mobile phone and somebody can straight away call you. Or email, you can also add an email here and then maybe the contact or location. It doesn't matter, whatever, something that will make your website look like a mobile phone application when somebody is browsing on their mobile phone or tablet. So this is now sticky down here. I'm comfortable with this design. And the next thing I want to do is I want to make this not visible on a desktop, but only visible on tablet or mobile phone. So still under the section, I'm editing the section now, and I'm going to come to the responsive area. Down over here, I want to hide it on desktop. As you can see, as soon as I hide on desktop, it all goes white, meaning that this will not show on desktop. So I have to toggle this device again. So I'll click on the toggle down here and I'll go to the tablet mode. So on the tablet mode, this is how it's going to appear. But then again, this looks a little bit big for me for tablet mode. And now these are my personal designs. You can add your own designs. Come to style and you notice that over here on the size, this is for tablet only. I can change the size of this for only the tablet. Now I'm comfortable with this 34, and the content, I'll also change the size of the text. And as you can see, I'm still on tablet mode over here, and I can change it to something like that. I'm comfortable with that. And again, I'll just copy this and paste style and paste style and paste style. So this is perfect for me on tablet mode. And again, if somebody scrolls, it stays at the bottom. There you go. And remember to update it. So the next thing, as you must have guessed, we are going to try to go to the mobile phone app. But before we go to the mobile phone app, I want you to notice that this bottom navigation is almost at the same level as every other section of this application. And this is not a good effect because another section might sit on top of this bottom navigation, and that is not what we want. So we're going to have to change the Z index over here. When someone is on a tablet mode, we can just put this to 10 so that it appears higher than every other section on the Z index. So the next thing we will do is make some changes on the mobile phone mode over here. So as you can see, the icons are a little bit bigger, and obviously the size of the icons, it inherits from the tablet mode. So in this case, I want to just make this a little bit smaller, maybe 21. I'm comfortable with that. And then also change the text to something a little bit smaller than that. So as you can see, I'm on mobile phone mode, and I can make this a little bit smaller to maybe 12. I'm comfortable with that. So right click and copy and paste style and paste style and paste style. So this is my mobile phone mode. Obviously the icons are the same, but you should change this to other icons the way you want. So update this, and then after updating, there you go. You have just created a mobile phone look on your website. So when someone is on the desktop mode, they cannot see it. They don't see it. So someone is browsing on the tablet, and you have these icons down here. On the mobile phone, you have the icons down here. The website will feel like someone is using a mobile phone application. Isn't that amazing? Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Otherwise, you can start using this in your next project or in your project that you're using right now. And I'll see you on the next video. Stay hungry and stay foolish.